And away we go with the Team GOWGO podcast, wrestling podcast.
Wow.
We are your voices, hosting voices, Blitzball champ and Hollywood Cinema.
Yep.
That's all you got.
No, I'm helping this awkward train right off the tracks, man. You started it. I'm gonna pile on.
It's not that
It's
awkward.
my privilege.
It's not that awkward.
Beauty. Ew. I said, dude. I'm funny. Yep.
So,
Yep.
I know we didn't meet last week.
No.
This week
Week's episodes are just that bad.
Yeah. So, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and only a little bit of it's good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fans all across the world, this weekend is WrestleMania weekend.
WrestleMania!
But it doesn't just end with WrestleMania. We also have NXT TakeOver New York.
Yay.
We have the WWE Hall of Fame as usual.
I don't care about that.
And we have the combination of ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Supercard at Madison Square Garden. Me personally, I am the most excited for NXT TakeOver New York. And, I'm pretty excited about G1 Supercard. WrestleMania's
going to be trash. I mean, they're not, like I said, not trash, but not as interesting as others.
So, quite a lot has happened in a very jacked up way en route to the upcoming WrestleMania. So, we're going to make our picks. And, yeah. Let's just dive right on into it.
Yeah, fix it.
So, one of the things we know is that Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, is going to host this year's WrestleMania. So is she not anywhere close to coming back?
Apparently she was cleared. They just don't have anything for her.
Oh, really? It's one of those? Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have anything for anybody, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you got that right.
It's a shit show.
They couldn't even put her in the... Well, I guess she doesn't really deserve to be in the Battle Royal.
Nope, she does not. But then again, none of these ladies technically deserve, because this is like not an honor at all, man.
Right.
This is just throwing them on there so you could say they were on there.
Right.
Fuck bullshit.
So anyway, let's get right into this. So one of the matches that got announced was so the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Revival will defend the titles against Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
They built that up out of nowhere. That's trash. And they really, they have no idea what they're doing. Because those two haven't, what's his face? Shit. Ryder and
Hawkins?
There we go. Forgot their names. That's not good. Those guys have not been seen for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, something like
and
that.
They just forget. They just forgot about them, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, let's get you in the WrestleMania, man. There you go.
Pretty much.
It's bad. It's real bad.
And I think it's safe to say that the Revival will retain.
Oh, if they I mean, here's where I start to think.
Now remember,
You,
Hawkins and Ryder haven't won a match.
I know, and here's the thing: why even do it if something's not going to happen in WrestleMania? Now, what works against that is the fact that they forgot about that storyline for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes me feel like, they don't care. Which they probably, which is obviously they don't, but whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I don't. I want to say they won't win, but I feel like this is one of those cases where WrestleMania is one of those nights where stuff like that happens. Like the Hardy Boys came back the other year and beat Cesaro and Sheamus, and now all of a sudden they don't even have a damn match. That's some bullshit. Like, I don't even know why they're not even in that tag match either. I don't. Whatever. I'm out. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're probably in the Andre the Giant battle.
They have to be. And now I'm wondering why they even had them come out and help save Ricochet and them. What was the point of all that? If you were just going to then say, we don't care. We're just gonna put you in. We're just gonna put you in a battle royale anyway.
Yeah.
What was the whole entire point? What was the entire point?
But I don't see the Revival losing, to be honest with you.
I get it, but I kind of want to lose already. At this point,
you would be okay.
I'm already over it.
You would be okay with Ryder and Hawkins as new Raw Tag Team champions?
Yes, I mean they were. I'll say this: they're a better choice than the B team was.
You don't think they're even?
No. It might just be because that the other ones just don't get on TV, so I don't see them as much of a joke.
I guess so. Next up, we have one of the kickoff matches is the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, where Buddy Murphy will defend against Tony Nese. Who you got?
I mean, what's the point of this if you're not going to have Tony Nese win? But I'm going to go Buddy Murphy.
I'm still kind of at a conflict with this one because I want to go with Buddy Murphy, but it's like the question for me is, could Tony Nese lead the Cruiserweight division? And I don't
really think he could.
I honestly don't think he's there yet.
I mean, but there's not much else to his character, and that's kind of why you feel that way, because there's nothing to that guy. Then again, he is kind of just Cedric, just the inverse, except for he's just more cocky about it. Like he at least has the hook of, I'm really into my abs, but like Cedric didn't really have a hook other than the fact that he's a plucky go-getter. Because there wasn't much else to him other than that.
Because honestly, I would be kind of shocked if Tony Nese wins the Cruiserweight title before Drew Gulak ever does.
Are you sure, man? They seem to be doing weird stuff with Gulak.
Wait.
He's consistently been pushed as like the top heel, and yet they still have never done anything with him.
And that's my problem. That's why I feel like
I don't know if it's going to change.
Not to look down on Tony Nese, it's just, Yeah,
you're looking down on Tony. But just think about the fact that he came from where he was at a year ago, right? Or whenever Drake Maverick got there. Drake Maverick was telling him that he was a joke.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love his in-ring ability. Like I said, I've known Tony Nese since Dragon Gate and Evolve, so don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Triple H started, man. This is how Triple H started. Think about when he did the interview with Jim Ross for when it was Our Time, and the Our Time music was happening. That was him. He was the guy that was just on the card because he was always being booked to lose. And then, but don't forget, Tony Nese was told that he was a joke by Maverick. And now all of a sudden he's going to WrestleMania. That's not by accident. That is absolutely not by accident. That is a continuation of a story that got real weird because they decided to make him a heel for 99% of that story. And then he ends up fighting Noam Dar as a heel, beats Noam Dar, goes over the face, and then he's turned into the face after going over like their ultimate face that they had left in Cedric. That's just weird to me. It's such a weird story to just have it peter out. I mean, it won't be the first time, but it just seems like a weird story to do that with. Mm-hmm. But they haven't been pushing up the fact of how far he's come, character, right. Which is also weird because that's like should be the main storyline.
Yeah,
it's a lot of underdog stuff that's going on this year.
I mean,
it seems everything's an underdog story at the end of the day.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that
every story.
I'm happy that this is, the Cruiserweight title match, considering, it's something different. It's something that, we're not so used to seeing, something.
Yeah, we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this match because they've been teamed up since Buddy Murphy got there.
Right.
So technically, story-wise, it means a lot. But it's just they are not playing to that whatsoever, and I don't really get it why they wouldn't.
I mean,
so it seems like they're not even interested in telling the actual story. They just like, oh well, we started a story with him, so we might as well just go ahead and end out our wrestling season with that.
I'll say this: if Tony Nese does win the Cruiserweight title, I mean, I'll be happy for him. But then in the back of my head, I'll be like, okay. Let's see where they really, really go with this.
Yeah, how quick is this about to be changed?
Yeah.
That kind of thing would definitely be changed very quickly.
Because it could end up being another Asuka situation.
Yeah, it would just be a thing to do. But then again, we have to remember at the end of the day, these championships aren't real, and they're just story props, right? So usually, I always like to err on the side of what makes the most story sense.
Mm-hmm.
But on a certain level, I can't even bank on that because that's so wildly all over the place.
Yeah.
Just because of just making up as they go along that it doesn't even follow story structure and not in like a good way. Like there's ways to mess with the story structure in most fiction. Wrestling's not really one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have stuff happen off camera. They usually do, but it just when it happens off camera, it just feels different.
Mm-hmm.
So you usually want to see it. Like I was watching WrestleMania 20, or sorry, XX, whatever bullshit they want to portray.
Yeah, technically 20, but yeah.
I hate it, but they never say 20. They don't actually like to say the number. It was so stupid. I hate it. But that's when they want to do Roman numerals, but not actually say Roman numerals, which was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the whole Christian and Jericho thing, right? Which was my favorite thing of the whole night. That I watched it and I was like, oh yeah, that was the storyline I was the most interested in going into it. Mm-hmm. But then when I think about at the very end of it, when Trish Stratus turns on Chris Jericho, it doesn't really make a lot of logical sense because Christian was beating the shit out of her during that tag. It didn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
It was a good moment, but technically that should have happened. That turn should have happened whenever they were going to have that match, right? So they almost waited too long. Mm-hmm. So they added an extra step to that story, so you could get that kind of situation with. I don't trust them anymore, man. Well, it's very showy, and they've done nothing to show this story.
Well, like I said,
other than them fighting, other than them beating the hell out of each other. Oh, I'm sorry, Buddy Murphy kicking a bunch of tables and shit as he walks into a building during a match that I was enjoying quite a bit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for the match itself.
Yeah, you should
which I might end up missing because I know at 5. Well, wait, because I know.
We're 100%.
I know at 5 o'clock I got second service at church, so I'm most likely there's a chance.
That is Easter Sunday. You are done.
So, yeah, I'm most likely going to end up missing the pre-show, but it is what it is. I'll catch up with it or whatever.
You just missed 2 battle royales and Dude, the only reason that Andre the Giant Battle Royale is not going on the pre-show, or I should say that I can't see going on the pre-show, is because of the Jost and Che thing. That's the only reason.
Well,
Because everything else feels like that thing is just trash.
yeah. So, before we proceed, we're both in agreement. Buddy Murphy retains.
See,
Okay.
kind of by default. I would rather have Nice win, but I get it. It ain't happening.
So, next up, we have the Women's Battle Royale. So, just to give kind of a breakdown, this is who is confirmed. Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Lana, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mickie James, and Selena Vega.
That's like 15 people.
Honestly,
15 lady battle royale.
Asuka's probably going to win.
She should win, or it could be Mandy because they like to screw with us.
Yeah.
You especially.
I hope it's not Mandy.
But if it, I don't know, man. But now without Asuka being champion, I don't know what they're even trying to do with anybody because Lacey Evans got trashed and still is nothing. Just real stupid and weird.
Yeah. And no Lacey Evans.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
Who still hasn't had a match since the Royal Rumble.
They wrote the book on this stuff, and they still can't do it.
She is Emelina 2.0.
Yeah, she's 100% Emelina. It's insane at how similar that is. Like, it doesn't make any kind of sense to me. How you could do that again.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think Asuka's probably most likely the favorite to win this.
I'm sorry.
You would agree?
Yes, definitely Asuka to win it. If she doesn't, it'll be something dumb.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. All right. Here are the wrestlers confirmed for this. Braun Strowman, Colin Jost, and Michael Che of SNL. Andrade, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, all three members of the Lucha House Party, Bo Dallas, Kurt Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, The Ascension, Ali, Shelton Benjamin, The Club, The Hardys, Heavy Machinery, and EC3.
Or EC3. Why are you even in this?
What do you think, man?
It's going to be trash.
I mean, honestly,
it's going to be trash. It's going to be trash.
Other than
okay, can I tell you this? Battle royales are trash. Other than the Royal Rumble, they're all pointless.
Yeah.
Even now, the Royal Rumble is pointless because Becky didn't even get her damn shit. She had to win another match to get in, which was stupid.
And she doesn't even get a one-on-one match.
Nope, because those things don't happen anymore.
Honestly, other than Braun Strowman, I really can't see. Because who's gonna?
Braun Strowman doesn't win, it will be the greatest failure in WWE history.
Because who's
the big ass dude?
Because who's gonna throw over Braun Strowman?
Nobody. And here's the thing: he was literally the first person that actually got announced for that.
Yeah,
he's not losing that. he has to win it. He has been the only focus. He was the first focus and the last focus of this entire thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much probably going to be like Stank Jewel all over again when he won the greatest, or no, the greatest Royal Rumble. I'm sorry.
He's the best battle royale winner ever.
Yeah,
he just can't win the Royal Rumble because he's never in it, and he didn't win it last year because he just didn't win it. He just I don't know, man. It's just Bray. Braun's just a new Bray to me. He's just a bigger Bray. They just don't know what to do with him, so they're just making him look real and more stupid.
I mean,
and there comes a point of no return where I'm not going to believe that guy trying to act scary to anybody, because now all he does is just pick on like people that are smaller than him, which I thought he didn't like bullies, and he just being a bully and just whatever. I'm out. It's stupid.
But I mean, compared to everybody else on this list, I really. And speaking of which, I heard that even though Luke Harper is cleared to return, WWE management and Vince are like, "Stay at home for now. We have nothing for you."
This is what happens when you just sign everybody under the sun just to keep them from being used by other companies, because you're scared that they'll be used in actually good storylines. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny.
So that's why Luke Harper still isn't back, because he could have been in this.
He could have been involved in the Daniel Bryan story. They should have done, because then you could have New Day with something to damn do.
Yeah, pretty much.
The New Day got nothing to do.
But
other than Kofi, the other two got nothing to do. Again, at another WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And not like last time at WrestleMania, at least they hosted. Now they just have nothing to do.
Yeah. So we're both in agreement. Braun Strowman.
See.
Okay. Excuse me. Next up, we have a Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the SmackDown tag team titles. The Usos defend against Ricochet and Aleister Black, The Bar, and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. Let us also make note that the Usos just signed a new WWE contract.
Yeah, so that's very important.
So they are here to stay. Honestly,
I kind of expect them to do anyway, but
honestly, I think see, this is interesting. Ricochet and Aleister Black. They're in TakeOver New York,
and
they're in this match at WrestleMania. I mean,
oversaturation. That's how you get people to be sick of people by the time they get to the main roster.
Excuse me. So, do you have them lose both?
They really shouldn't be in this.
I mean, honestly, I really wasn't for them teaming up in the first place, to be honest with you. But that was their way of getting them onto the main roster.
Oh, yeah. It's just been forced. It's been forced too hard.
But I mean, do you really see the Usos retaining?
Can I tell you this, man? Can I be real with you?
Yeah, be 100% real.
I don't even give a shit. Don't even. I could not care less. I wish I cared. I feel like if it was Usos versus the Hardys, which was like two brothers versus the brothers, that'd be most interesting. Mm-hmm. Or them Hardys versus them, and then it's just this. I would have had Hardys versus Usos, then versus New Day, just to make it like a legacy thing. But all this other shit, I don't care. About none of it. Or I'll probably add it in Sheamus and Cesaro just to kind of bring it full circle, where they came in and took their belt at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't give it. Who's in this match again? Remind me?
Ricochet and Aleister Black, The Bar, and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev.
Yeah, here's the problem I'm falling into when it comes to this program, this WrestleMania. All of it feels like they're just throwing everything into slots at the end, because they are.
Yeah,
it feels like they feel like they just pressed random on their universe mode, and this is what they got. I don't believe in a single story that's being told at this WrestleMania, other than the Kofi one, and yep, and Triple H Batista kind of, but not even. They're all really bad.
Me personally, I would have replaced Shinsuke and Rusev with the Club.
Yeah, that's if you were going to do something with them. They have too many people and they don't know what to do with them, and they're never going to do it.
I guess for the sake of time and just, I kind of feel the same way about you. I'm gonna just say whatever. Usos retain. Whatever.
Yeah, that's my exact thing. I'm just like, I don't know who's gonna win, man. Like, it doesn't even matter. Because why do you care?
Yeah.
Why do you even care? Because you shouldn't care.
Because it does feel like teams just throw into a match is like, hey, throw y'all into a match. Put the title.
Rusev and Nakamura were they even on the week before this last one? I feel like they got forgotten about. They got forgotten about 1 week.
I think the week before last.
Yeah, they got forgotten about during this whole thing, and it's just like there's no story between them and anybody that's in this match.
It's dumb that they're even partnered up.
No, and here's the thing: they shouldn't even be involved in the title match, because who the hell have they beaten?
Exactly.
They've only lost. I don't know if they won a match.
If they have, it's probably no more than one.
And that becomes a situation where it's like, but why are you being given this opportunity? Why is this happening? I don't care. Literally nothing is happening. You have done nothing to earn this.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to sit here and just be like, oh, okay, no.
But yeah, honestly, Usos retain. It's whatever. I mean, I'm not really.
Don't even matter.
Not even interested in this match because, to be honest, I don't really like the fact that Ricochet and Aleister are all of a sudden in this match, and just I'm just not digging this match. It's
straight trash.
So
it's straight trash.
Moving on. Oh, next up we have the big Kurt Angle farewell match. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
Trash. Once again, who cares? I mean, I'm sorry, not who cares. I love Kurt, but they have shit all over this story.
Honestly,
he should have went out He should have went out at WrestleMania.
Well, he's about to be out at WrestleMania.
Honda. I was saying he should have been out last year during the last good match he was involved in.
Yeah.
Because this match ain't going to be good.
No.
He can't use it no more.
I just don't like the fact that it's Baron Corbin.
Yeah, can I say this? It's Baron Corbin, and he ain't got it no more, man. Like, this is worse than Ric Flair. Ric Flair looked better than this all the way up until he stopped.
You mean even up to when he wrestled Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, even that was a good match.
True.
Can you see Kurt Angle having a good match with anybody right at this point, other than maybe John Cena? And even then, that's going to be tough.
Which I would have thought would have been the better pick than freaking Baron Corbin.
I mean, I get wanting to make it a secret because when you think about it, when he first appeared, it was all a secret thing, and he just showed up and yada yada yada. But I don't, man.
Because I mean, there's the whole ruthless aggression, like I just feel like it would have been a better fit for it to be
Yeah,
Cena.
no, it would have made more sense. But we'll see. I'm sure they're they're keeping that Cena thing close to their vest for a reason. It's not by accident. None of this shit is by accident. It may be nonsensical,
Yeah.
but it's not by accident.
But Kurt Angle wins.
You would think so.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, I don't give a shit. Kurt Angle. I guess it's just the kind of thing. Now I'm just kind of thinking like, well, maybe, but nah. Just no, man. Just no.
And on
No.
that note, we will proceed.
Ugh.
So next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship match. The champion Bobby Lashley will face who we know is going to appear, the Demon Finn Balor.
that was a dumb thing to do.
Like, why would they spoil it?
Yeah, because they don't know what they're doing.
Like,
They have literally no idea, dude. None. No, they have literally no idea what they're doing.
but I will say that Finn Balor will win the Intercontinental Championship.
I mean, he better if he's bringing the damn demon out. If he didn't do this shit to win the Universal Championship, he better do it to get the damn Intercontinental. Idiot. Finn, oh my god, it just makes Finn look more and more stupid.
What, Finn Balor?
Yeah, why did he not? Okay. If the demon is so great, why doesn't he use it at every pay-per-view? Why is it only occasionally?
That's my biggest complaint. He should have been using it at every pay-per-view.
I know. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just why. Also, why reveal it now? Why reveal it before the show? When your whole thing is entrances and the whole spectacle, and your spectacle should have been him coming out as a surprise. But
why wasn't he the demon when he fought Brock Lesnar?
It makes no sense.
Jeez.
It makes no sense.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if Bobby Lashley wins this match, I'm going to be pissed.
Nah, he won't win. He's not winning that, man. You can go ahead and take that out of your head.
Yeah. All right, moving forward. So this next one I think is still kind of questionable. So, United States Championship match. Samoa Joe defends against Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio had an ankle injury, which kept him from having a match on SmackDown. So, I mean, is he good to go for WrestleMania?
Nobody knows. Being watched very closely. He's probably going to get scrapped. Or maybe that's what John Cena gets moved to. Who knows?
Well, either way, I think Samoa Joe will retain.
I mean, you would think so.
Yeah. But, like you said, there's no telling what's going to happen with this. I mean, Ray probably may or may not be cleared. And then, who knows? Maybe that means enter John Cena. But do I really want to see him win the United States Championship?
Hell no. Again?
Yeah.
Killing somebody else's damn momentum? Hell no.
I mean, Joe just freaking won the thing.
Yeah, but you know how they do. John Cena wins everything.
But moving forward,
dude.
This match, don't get me wrong, I love AJ Styles, but I really don't care about this match. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
Why would you care about it, man? They're giving you no reason to care about it. This is just two wrestlers who had it pretty good. That now want to prove that they're better than the other. And should have just went with the whole Legend Killer thing, but nope, couldn't do that. That's crazy.
AJ Styles for the win, I guess.
Ain't other choice you fucking got.
You don't see Randy Orton winning?
Hell no. I mean, then again, this is WWE, so cool. It could totally happen. I just don't see why you'd even bother.
Moving on. Now we have the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Championship match where the champs, Bossing Hug Connection, will defend against Beth Phoenix and Natalya, Nia Jackson, Tamina, and the Iconics. What do you think?
I would like it to be the Iconics just to screw with everybody and have an actual storyline going out of it. But it'll end up being Sasha and Bailey. Because it better not be SMOA bulldozers because they are brutal, man.
Well, I definitely don't think it's the Iconics either.
I would rather.
I mean, they can't win matches.
But here's the thing: that's how you build a sniveling heel, man.
True.
That would be like Chris Jericho when he won the Undisputed Championship.
True.
It shouldn't have happened, but he did it, and then he was a sniveling asshole about it for about a month.
Yeah, that much is true. First ever Undisputed Champion.
I know. We always got to say that. Like, that could even be their whole thing. Second ever. Yeah. Second ever woman. Like, that is funny, and they could actually be sniveling heels so you can actually do stuff.
But it will be...
It'll be the Boston Hug.
Yeah.
Action for shirt.
But it'll be interesting to see what Beth Phoenix does in this match. Which, like I said, I don't even know why she's even back. Honestly,
this is bullshit. Come back for another check, and because you probably asked.
Because now it makes me wonder if this doesn't go in. Is she in for a potential another future chance at a women's title? I mean, there's no telling how long.
I was thinking she was done. If they don't win.
Because, I mean, honestly, I don't even know why she's part of this.
She really shouldn't be.
But we're in agreement. Boston Hug.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up, we have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Roman Reigns next. I don't know the point of this match is going to be.
I'll be rooting.
Who actually believes Drew McIntyre is going to win this?
I mean, I'll be rooting for him, but he ain't beating no Roman Reigns on the greatest stage of them all.
You know, you did well. That is not happening.
But I will be cheering him on.
I bet you will be. You'll be the only motherfucker to do.
I don't care.
Like, have fun, man.
I like Drew McIntyre. You know that.
I know. You love Drew McIntyre.
I just know you ain't going to beat no Roman Reigns on the grandest
stage.
Hell no.
Are you crazy? They're not going to have that dude beat him at a pay-per-view, let alone Wrestlemania.
So, I mean.
Yo, man.
If by some chance a cold day and you know what, and he pulls off the victory, I will be like, okay, maybe Drew McIntyre is the new Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no way. No. You're wildin'.
But no, that ain't happening. Roman Reigns will win, but I will be cheering for Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, sounds right for you.
Next, we got a Falls Count Anywhere match. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Who you got?
Here. Better question would be, do I care? I'm just going to say Miz because I freaking hate Shane.
Yeah, I'm actually in agreement. I think The Miz will win. Get his revenge. He'll get it. He'll get
another
his revenge.
WrestleMania where he gets to be like, "Yay, I won."
So, anyway, moving on. Next we got the No Holds Barred match: Triple H versus Batista. Does Triple H finally do it?
I would think so. So he put his career up on the line, and I just saw a trailer for another Batista movie where he's just doing the pacifier, so as a spy. So yeah, no, he's done. He's out. He's out again.
So we're both
Yeah.
we're both in
He's
agreement.
losing.
Triple H.
You know it.
Okay. Next up, we have the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar defends against Seth Rollins.
Nice. I'm gonna have to go Seth just by default.
Ooh. Definitely will be going for Seth.
Duh. Everybody wants it to be Seth, but they could screw us once again like they did the other year with Roman. And then we got this giant cluster pluck of a year due after it. Never forget. They screwed us over last year's WrestleMania.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, but then we're going to pretend like Roman didn't, like, Roman's going to whine about not being champion because that's what he does now. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, but it's definitely going to stand out if, Roman Reigns couldn't do it, but Seth Rollins does. Like,
I know, that's kind of the thing. Like, that's the part of me that's just like, I don't know, man. They could totally just double swerve us and just say, no.
So we're both in agreement. Seth Rollins.
Yeah, by pure default.
All right. Next up, we have the WWE Championship match with the new Daniel Bryan defending against Kofi Kingston.
I'm going to go with my heart, man. Kofi.
Yep. I will be rooting hard for Kofi, and this will be a great, great milestone if they pull the trigger on this. I really, really hope this happens.
After all this jerking around, man, I'm not in the mood for just more jerking. I'm really not.
But I do expect Roman to get involved, maybe possibly Luke Harper to get involved, and I expect the New Day to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, they got nothing else to do.
So, oh, man. Rooting for you, Kofi. Bring it on home.
They literally have nothing else to do, which is insane. Nothing.
Alrighty. And last but not least, the main event. The winner takes all match.
Becky, we all know.
Both Raw and SmackDown Women's titles on the line. Becky Lynch, the man, versus Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair.
You already know my answer.
You're going Becky Lynch?
Oh, man, come on.
Honestly,
hey, don't be crazy.
I'm rooting for Becky Lynch, but I just have this very, very bad feeling.
I'm out, yo. If Kofi don't win and Becky don't win, and they had the audacity,
I just have a bad feeling that Charlotte's gonna win.
I'm not watching WWE for a while. I'm not gonna watch it until I'm gonna have to watch the ones after. I'm gonna watch highlights. I will not watch a live SmackDown or Raw for at least 2 months.
Ouch.
I will only watch pay-per-view.
What about NXT?
Hey, they count. It doesn't count.
Oh, you're saying it doesn't count. Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't count.
But dude, I seriously, I just have this bad feeling. With this being the main event at WrestleMania,
yeah,
I just have this bad feeling.
Send them home happy.
That Charlotte will win. I'm going for Becky Lynch all the way. And who knows, maybe, who's to say that Shayna Baszler won't get involved? I mean, because I don't see her retaining.
choice.
But I'm picking Becky Lynch, but I'm keeping this in the back of my mind and gonna try to mentally and emotionally prepare myself in case Charlotte Flair walks out a double champion.
Yeah, that'd be brutal.
And I can imagine if that happens, there will be a sea of boos
Oh, she'd
throughout
be
the
the
MetLife
most
Stadium.
Yeah, she'd be the most hated lady on TV for a while.
Yeah.
No lie.
But it wouldn't be a surprise because Vince McMahon and she's a Flair.
He don't give a shit.
My whole thing is I don't see why, if they're going to do this, why can't they just unify the titles?
Well, maybe they're going to.
But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is WrestleMania for this year, and it is not impressive at all.
No, let's talk about stuff we actually like.
So, we're done with WrestleMania?
Oh, God, I've been done WrestleMania. I've been done WrestleMania for the last 2 months.
Well, let's go ahead and make a quick note. So, Hall of Fame. We know we got Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We got DX. We got the Hart Foundation. We have the Harlem Heat. We have Tori Wilson. And we have the Honky Tonk Man. Tori Wilson.
I mean, you gotta be a jerk about it.
But she gets in before Molly Holly, before Victoria? Are you kidding me?
I mean, she was, dude, okay, kind of, I'll just be devil's advocate. Do you not remember her always getting a bigger reaction than any of them? To Vince, wouldn't you think that would be enough? He seems to be going by who gets like the most attention from the crowd.
I don't think she's ever even had a title shot before.
That doesn't mean anything, man. Like friggin' Drew Carey is in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, this is not okay. Let's call it what it is. This is not for actual physical like accolades whatsoever.
Yeah, that much is true. That's a good.
This is just a thing that this guy decides to let people into this club that he gives out. They give out rings. I bet you people pay for their rings.
You think they pay for their rings?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's a class ring situation. Like, oh, you're in the Hall of Fame now. Now you can pay us $2,000 for a ring. That would usually cost you $50,000. Like that kind of shit. That's what I see that as being.
Ouch.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Well, any thoughts on the Hall of Fame before we proceed?
Hell no. Totally uninterested.
Okay. All right, how about some NXT TakeOver New York?
Much more interesting. Yay.
Ooh, I really like the banner they have on the website. It has Gargano and Adam Cole, and it has the Fatal 4-Way Women.
The important matches. The matches everybody cares about.
All right, let's get right into it. And what's interesting is every match is a title match. I love it.
I mean, yeah, you and your weird everything's got to be a title match rules.
At least for a pay-per-view.
I do not know where that comes from. Because that has never been the case.
Well, it should be.
Never been the case. So you just want something that's never happened ever.
That's why it should happen.
No, that's not a good reason for something to happen.
Shut up, Charles.
Because it just never happened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sense. I do
hit you with this plastic bottle.
You're not going to do shit.
First up, the NXT North American Championship. Velveteen Dream defends against Matt Riddle, the original bro. Who are you going with?
Matt Riddle.
Really?
Just to keep him undefeated, and that way Velveteen can move on to the NXT Championship. Because he should have instantly went for the NXT Championship. The only reason he didn't is because of the storyline that was occurring. True. Which, with that being gone now, he really shouldn't be on the mid card anymore.
So, are you saying this as to you don't really believe in Velveteen Dream to be the one to give Matt Riddle his first loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He's not going. They're not going to use that now. They're going to make you wait. They're going to wait for that. I feel like. I feel like they're going to build him up as undefeated until they need to, or they're going to let it do like an Oscar thing where it just rolls over.
You think Matt Riddle would be a worthy enough?
I mean, it's not about being worthy, dude. Come on, this is fake. It's not about being worthy. It's about
but you know what I mean, though.
No, it's just I mean, he's a big star. Like, he's big, and he'll just get bigger. He's legit. It doesn't hurt that he's a legit fighter.
That's what I was trying to get out of you. Like,
shit,
as far
Ronda
as...
Rousey the damn loss, and now she's about to lose through a damn triple threat. So now that I gotta wait again for her to face off against Becky again, maybe a year down the line, which I'm already not interested in because they've ruined this already.
Yeah, the build up by that time.
Just and everybody knows that's where they're going. It feels like they're definitely going to an actual singles match, and I'm just like, I already don't care because you've wasted my time.
Honestly, I'm at a crossroads with this one. Because, I mean, the Velveteen Dream hadn't that long ago just got the belt.
No, but you know it doesn't mean anything, and all this stuff is in flux because of the injury.
True.
It's just he does not need to be on the mid card when they've just lost to Tommaso Ciampa. And they just spent all that time building up Velveteen Dream to place him amongst everybody else. Shit, he was on the same level as Ricochet and Aleister Black. And they're constantly on the main roster now. So you need to get him about that mid card now.
That's true. That is true.
That does him no favors.
Yeah, I mean, you've convinced me, Matt Riddle.
I hope they're smart.
Yeah, because you are right. He's been in NXT long enough, and he's built up.
He's over enough,
and he's over enough.
American champion.
So, yeah, Matt Riddle. I can be down for that.
And then you can go Matt Riddle against all the other people that should be mid card stuff. The Keith Lees and the Dojovics, all that stuff. Like, you can start to move along into more interesting pairings. And storylines, and Velveteen can fight everybody in Undisputed Era.
Who knows? Maybe build up Punishment Martinez.
Yeah, they seem to be pushing. They seem to be building him up. Apparently that's what they seem to be doing. They seem to be building him up. So,
that'd be good. That'd be good. Next up, we have the NXT Tag Team Championship match. The War Raiders defend against the 2019 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners, Aleister Black and Ricochet.
War Raiders, just because they have not been seen on TV until this week. True. And you can't have them lose their damn belts. Now, that'd be so weird.
Now,
also, Jay and Black are kind of busy, and they should not be both NXT and SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
But do you feel
these guys are going to get injured?
But do you have a hunch that if they do indeed lose to the War Raiders, that there's a chance they may win the Raw Tag Team? The SmackDown Tag Team Championships? I
don't want them to win either one. Like I just feel like it's stupid. It really doesn't happen. They really have screwed this up.
Because honestly, I feel like if they do win the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, then I think that just completes their exit out of NXT and into the main roster. Because there would be no point for them to go back to NXT to do anything.
You see, here's the thing now. What do you do with the Superstar Shuffle, and why bother giving them the belt if you're just going to take it off of them in like a month? Because they're not. They do not feel like they're supposed to be a tag team. Not really.
I feel like they shouldn't be a tag team.
And that just it feels like they're just doing it because they just need bodies and the ways to get them on TV without messing with any of this nonsensical bull crap they got. So let's just put them with two for one, and it's just it's all trash.
Yeah,
Main roster, everything it touches is shit.
pretty funky.
Yes, very much so. Like shit.
So we're both in agreement. The War Raiders.
Yeah, the other two do not need to win. If they do, I'm gonna be real annoyed.
Alrighty, next up, we have the United Kingdom Championship match. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne defends against Walter.
Well, we already know what my answer is going to be. And if anything else, it would be the dumbest move ever, and they might as well go ahead and burn that roster.
So you believe Walter will come out new?
Oh, there's no reason to have this match in front of all those eyes if you're not going to change the championship. Like, Pete Dunne needs to move along. He needs to go ahead and move along. Move along to the main roster. You're done. Go to 205 Live. You're done. Just go beat up. Just go beat up Buddy Murphy the Tuesday after WrestleMania. Like,
Really?
just stop. Just stop it. Like, just
You would
stop.
actually be okay with him going to 205 Live?
Why would I not? 205 Live is good, and he could actually have like more than a wrestling match every 3 months or so, if not more than. That dude never wrestles.
I mean, you don't think he's not big enough on NXT UK, or just
no? Why leave him on that when he doesn't need to be there? Why would you leave him on that? He's obviously somebody they've been wanting to focus on.
Yeah.
He needs to go on the greener pastures. Yeah, come on. He needs to move on to the greener pastures. He needs to be rewarded for the good work he's done, and not just be made to stay there just because he's British. He should be allowed to move along. He's already been on Raw before. He's already done all this shit. They need to take advantage of all this time, effort, and money they spent on pushing this guy and actually push him.
Well, if they can put Oni Larkin onto 205 Live, I mean,
like, right? Like, come on, man. These people, if you're spending money to push them and screen time to push them, and this dude has had like 3 years just being pushed as the face of that thing before it was even a real thing. He needs to be rewarded for that.
Yeah,
and
been champion.
Losing.
He's been champion for what, over 600 plus days?
Yeah, he's told every story he can tell on NXT UK.
Yeah,
I do not care to see any more stories involving him there because he's barely there anyway.
True.
Like that's the other thing too. He's never around. Like I've watched, and I'll do it in the British accent. I've watched bare NXT UK. He has been on like 4 episodes. And that's including when that shit was coming on twice a week. He'll do 2 episodes a week. Like, come on now, And he's not wrestled enough on NXT UK for me to believe he should still be there. And he hasn't been injured for what I can tell, so he needs to move along.
So it's time for a new champion.
Yep. Let's switch it up. Let's actually switch this shit up.
Walter as new WWE United Kingdom champion. That fancies you. All right.
Wow.
Next up, we have the NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match. The champion, Shayna Baszler, will defend against Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane, which I'm wearing my Kairi Sane shirt right now. Here's the thing. I'm kind of hesitant Now, to say Io Shirai, mainly because on this last episode of NXT, she stood tall, alone, holding the NXT Women's Championship.
Ah.
But let's get into this. Here, I'll go first. Let's get into this. So I know deep down, definitely, I don't see Shayna Baszler retaining. Period. I think this is her time for her reign to end and a new one to begin. Bianca Belair, I definitely could see winning this, mainly because of how close she got to defeating Shayna Baszler in the first place, which honestly I would have actually liked her beating Shayna the first time. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, she didn't really have help, and Shayna had help. Kairi Sane, a little bit more and more now, I'm starting to see the possibility that they may actually give her a better second title run and make her the second ever two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Mm.
And as for Io Shirai, like I said, the only reason why I'm not 100% sold on her is because she ended NXT with the momentum. And you know how that usually is. But in this case, to be honest with you, between Io, Kairi, and Bianca, I really don't have a favorite. Like, I would be okay if either of those three won, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
Because I feel like the door of options will be wide open regardless of either of those three. And I feel strongly about that. So, for the sake of this, I'm going to stay neutral. I'm going to stay neutral on this one.
Ugh.
All right.
Neutral, really?
Neutral / anybody but Shayna Baszler.
Oh.
But let me hear what you have to say, and you know, maybe that'll change my mind. But what do you think?
I guess Bianca's gonna like her.
So you're going with Bianca Belair?
Yeah.
Any particular reason, or just?
Not really. I mean, just I want them to do other things with people. I want her and Io Shirai and Kairi Sane to be a tag team and move along, and for Bianca to stay there while Candice moves along, and we can do a feud with her and Candice LeRae for a little bit. Maybe, I don't know.
That'd be cool, actually. You know,
that could also help Bianca become even better in the ring if you put her with somebody like Candice.
Yeah,
we've seen it all and done it all.
And that would give Candice more TV time as well, because she hasn't had that much, especially in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I could actually see Bianca feuding with not only her, but maybe, you know, an up-and-coming Xia Li or an up-and-coming Tainara Conti. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she could be a tweener. She doesn't have to be full-on face, doesn't have to be full-on heel. But, you know, as the competition arises, you know, different things can happen. And honestly, you know, like you were saying about, you know, the Sky Pirates, I'd be totally cool with that. Because honestly, as much as I like Io Shirai, I'm okay with her not becoming NXT champion only because I feel like her credibility surpasses that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I do. You gotta pick one, man.
Like, I would be more interested in seeing Io and Kairi go at it for the title.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
Or Io and Kairi team up to go against Boss and Hug for the tag team titles. Like, either have them have a pretty nice tag team title reign, or shoot, put Io and Kairi for the title at a pay-per-view.
Wow.
But what I do like about this is that we will get an opportunity to see Io and Kairi go at it, even if it's for short amounts of time, because it is a fatal 4-way.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? I've made a decision. Because of a lot of the build-up and because of with certain things that have happened, I don't know, man. I really have a feeling, because not a whole lot of attention is being paid to her.
Yeah.
I think Kairi Sane becomes 2-time champion.
I don't know, but that's an interesting choice.
Cause think about it. How much attention has really been paid to her? I mean, you've had Io Shirai, get the victory in their tag team match by pinning Shayna Baszler. You've had her really kind of steal the show as far as, having the momentum for, going into NXT TakeOver New York by holding up the title. I feel like the most recent interviews have, been more pointed toward her over Kairi, even with the exception of the match between Bianca and Kairi that recently happened. I just feel like, I'm not saying Kairi's lost in the shuffle, but Io Shirai is hotter right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I just have that feeling that Kairi...
But also, you love Kairi Sane more than most, so you're going to always go with the Kairi as 2-time champ.
I just feel
Actually,
like...
it surprised me much.
I just feel like it will be something that most people won't see coming.
Might be. Except for you.
So, I'm going Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane becomes 2-time champ. And you're going Bianca Belair?
Yep.
Alrighty, and now for the main event. The 2 out of 3 falls NXT Championship match, which is up for grabs because it's totally vacant because Tommaso Ciampa had to drop it due to neck surgery. Our challengers, Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole. Who you got?
Hello?
Yeah.
Make sure you're still there.
Yeah. Who do you got?
Ugh. I don't know. You go first. I don't even know.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I just push. I don't even know.
Honestly, this is such like a gray area. It's really hard. So it's 2 out of 3 falls match. That's what makes this really interesting.
Yeah, that's the part that throws a little curve into it.
Does Johnny Gargano overcome the odds? Because Undisputed Era is going to interfere.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, what do you do with him if he's champ, though? What do you do?
I mean, it is supposedly the start of the quest for Undisputed Era to hold all the gold.
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of, I don't know. Seems weird. It could literally be anything. It could literally be like done by the flip of a coin.
But the thing is, if Johnny Gargano wins, then he has the opportunity to be the top face in NXT and finally win that big one.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Maybe this is Johnny Gargano finally winning the big one. Especially against somebody that he really has not had a feud with.
No, this is true. Very true.
You know what?
You choose.
What the heck? Johnny Wrestling finally becomes NXT champion.
What? Johnny Wrestling. NXT champion. I'm going to go Adam Cole just to be different.
Going with Adam Cole?
Just because Adam Cole can be a real jerk about it.
True.
But I mean, I do kind of expect Gargano to win. To be honest with you, it's a nicer story. He finally gets to win the big one for the Gipper.
Yeah, of course.
For the Gipster. For the Gipster.
But yeah. That is the card for NXT TakeOver New York. It's very exciting.
Most important WWE show of the weekend.
Yes, which you and I will be watching together tomorrow.
Yay!
All right.
Good show, good show, good show.
And last but not least, shall we move to G1 Supercard?
See, second best show.
All right. Now, we know that we have a pre-show.
There's a pre-show?
So, yeah, there's actually a 2-part pre-show. So, there's going to be an Honor Rumble. So pretty much, an ROH Royal Rumble. And this is actually going to be, the pre-show is actually going to be free to watch on Facebook. And Facebook Live's Fight, New Japan Pro Wrestling World, and yeah. So the Honor Rumble is going to feature stars like Jushin Thunder Liger, like Kenny King, PJ Black, The Bouncers, Cheeseburger. Pretty much a big Honor Rumble.
Yeah.
I really don't have any clue.
There's no telling with this shit.
Yeah, I don't even know who.
Ain't no way to hell tell.
I don't even know who all is in it. So, yeah. And the second pre-show match is a Women of Honor 6-women tag team match. You have Kagetsu and Hazuki from Stardom as part of Oedo Tai, teaming up with Jenny Rose, going against Stella Gray, Sumi Sakai, and Hana Kimura, who is a former member of Oedo Tai.
Oh, yeah?
My first question is, do you know any of those ladies?
Nope.
I do, so I can answer this.
Of course you do.
I am going to go with... This is tough. I'm going to go Sumi Sakai, Hana Kimura, and Stella Gray.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, we have the Women of Honor World Championship match. Mayu Iwatani will defend against Kelly Klein. Now, when it comes down to this, both these competitors are 2-2 against each other. Kelly Klein has beat Mayu Iwatani once in Stardom and another time during the Women of Honor tournament. Mayu Iwatani has beaten Kelly Klein twice, once to win the Women of Honor Championship, and the second time is during a successful defense. So, this is their 6th meeting. And honestly, I think it's too much, but...
A little too much, yeah.
But I don't know. Do you think Kelly Klein will?
Come on, you really asked me that question? You already
Well,
know.
of course you know I'm going to be going for Mayu Iwatani.
And you know I'm going with the Klein.
But you know what? I think Kelly Klein will win mainly because I think they had Mayu Iwatani hold the belt as part of like her touring or
Yeah.
her on excursion. Probably kind of similar to what they did with Kushida.
Makes sense.
So maybe, I don't know, considering, Kelly Klein has lost the previous 2 times in a row, I don't see her losing a third, like 3 in a row. No, I don't see that.
Kelly Klein, man.
So
I don't know.
I'll be rooting for Mayu Iwatani, but I think Kelly Klein's probably going to get the title back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up is a champion versus champion winner take all 4-quarter survival match. This is for the ROH World Tag Team titles and for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. We have the ROH World Tag Team Champions, Villain Enterprises of PCO and Brody King. We have the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and the Gorillas of Destiny. We have the Briscoes, and we have Evil and Sonata. Now, who do you see winning this?
GOD, just because I love them.
Oh, so you see them winning it all?
I'm guessing. Flip of a coin, man.
I don't think they've ever won the ROH World Tag Team
I
Championships.
know it'll be perfect time.
I would love to see Evil and Sonata, but that ain't happening.
Yeah, right.
I'll be rooting for them, but you know what? I got a feeling that Villain Enterprises wins.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like Villain Enterprise hasn't even been really featured on
New Japan.
New Japan. Yeah, right. Like, but I guess they would have to be if they win.
I mean, we did see Brody King. Brody King
Yeah.
and Marty Scurll. So I don't know. You make a good point though. You make a good point. And the Briscoes, they've been IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions before, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did it again, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, to me, I would like to see that, but I don't know.
And, of course, they would also become 11-time ROH World Tag Team Champions. But, yeah, I think Villain Enterprises is hot right now. And, I could see them going strong for a while.
Going crazy.
I mean, if the Young Bucks can do it, they can do it.
True.
Alrighty. Next up, we have the IWGP Intercontinental Championship match. The champion, Tetsuya Naito, defends against Kota Ibushi.
I'm going Naito just because I love Naito.
I think this will be a great match, but I think Naito will retain.
I'm just hoping nobody has an injury coming out of it.
Yeah, same here. But I am excited for this match.
They are a little too violent. They're a little too rough with each other.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
but they always have been though.
Yeah.
Even when Naito was like just wearing just wearing shorts and shit.
Yeah.
So with the wings on them.
But
he was getting like they were beating the shit out of each other.
But I'm excited for this match. Should be
really
great.
fun.
All right.
Match.
Next up, we have the British Heavyweight Championship match, where the champion Zack Sabre Jr. defends against the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Ooh. Who knows?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say Hiroshi Tanahashi gets revenge for him getting tapped out by Zack Sabre Jr., I'm going to say Tanahashi becomes the new British heavyweight champion.
It does make sense.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't really give a shit, but I guess on a Hashi just to make it even for that. But that's a match I don't care about the outcome whatsoever.
I see. Excuse me. Let's move on. IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. The champion, Switchblade Jay White, defends against the winner of the New Japan Cup, Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Who do you got?
Oh, you know who I'm going with.
Oh, Okada, right?
No. Come on now. Jay White, though.
Yeah, I also believe Jay White will win. I'll be very shocked if Okada wins.
Yeah. Although, it is their kind of way. It is the New Japan kind of way, though. To put the old guy back on top.
And they are at Madison Square Garden, so.
You know how they like to do.
Yeah. But nah, I think Jay White, he's in the right place. He's at the right time in his career. He's over as a great heel. I think we keep the belt on him for a little while longer.
You would think so, unless he was literally just a placeholder.
And who knows? Maybe we'll see that new member of Bullet Club revealed at G1 Supercard.
I totally forgot about it.
That they've been doing the little vignettes for.
Totally forgot. That's forgettable.
Because I can't tell who it could be.
No, there ain't no way in the hell to tell. The hell would you know?
But we're both in agreement. Jay White?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, we have a triple threat championship match. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The champion, Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, defends against Bandito and Dragon Lee. I don't know, man.
I see it's going to be Bone Soldier.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably Bone Soldier. Either him or Bandito, but I think it'd be too quick if Bandito won. So
that's my kind of thing.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Ishimori, Bone Soldier. All right. Next up, we have another champion versus champion match. The ROH World TV Champion Jeff Cobb going up against the Never Openweight Champion and the Aerial Assassin Will Ospreay. What you think?
Well, I always go first. You go first.
Oh, man. This is tough.
Okay.
What the heck is that?
My TV.
Oh. Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay.
Oh, are you in
Yeah, I mean, Will Ospreay. Yeah, God, yeah. What are you talking about? Come on now.
Oh, you have no faith in Jeff Cobb?
Fuck no.
Jeez.
Not be holding the Never Open Weight Championship, no. Not right now, no. Not with Will Ospreay's story they're telling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it would be kind of quick.
That's fair. All right, next up, interesting match. We have Dalton Castle with the boys going up against Roosh.
Well, we already know Roosh is going to win.
Yeah, totally, totally sold on Roosh winning this.
I mean, it's obvious. As hell.
Next up, we have an NYC street fight. The leader of Lifeblood, Juice Robinson, going up against Bully Ray.
I mean, Bully Ray's not winning nothing.
Oh, you don't see him
Oh,
winning?
you don't see him winning? No.
Huh. So you see Juice Robinson getting the best of Bully Ray.
Yes, I definitely do.
Interesting.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, because Flip Gordon wasn't able to get the best of him. What makes you think Juice Robinson would?
So you mean to tell me that Juice and Flip are the same? Because I do not consider them the same. Not even close.
Well, I guess. Well, I guess. And I know Bully Ray hasn't really been featured much in a while. I guess Juice.
I mean, why would I assume Bully's going to win? Bully's basically part-time, yo.
Dang.
And, I mean, you gave Juice the whole stable thing. Like, he's the U.S. champ. Like, come on. Come on. He's bringing honor back to the ROH. Come on, man.
Yes, it's a good point. It's a good point. And then the main event for the ROH World Championship match, the triple threat ladder match. Jay Lethal defends against Matt Taven and the villain Marty Scurll. I just have this bad feeling that Matt Taven's finally going to win the ROH World Championship and then won't be able to shut his mouth.
It makes the most sense. You need to give it to him since Jay Lethal's no longer a heel. The good guys had it for too long. At this point now, it has to be a bad guy that takes it. So Taven's kind of the perfect one. He's like Howie Mandel with a little crew. He's the wrestling Howie Mandel. So yeah, just no.
And I don't think the villain Marty Scurll is ready to be the top dog in ROH yet.
No, and I don't know when is his contract up because he's definitely going to AEW as soon as that shit's up.
You think so?
Are you kidding me, man?
Dude, they just recently formed Villain Enterprises. That's why I didn't think that his contract.
Are you effing kidding me?
No.
Okay, do you think he's better friends with those two guys than he is with the Young Bucks, Cody, and all of them?
No, but why would you start a stable like that?
You know why? Why do you build a stable called Evolution and put two unknowns in it? Why do you build any stable to get the other people over?
And then for it to be over just like that?
I don't know when his contract's up, but it doesn't really matter. It's a team. It doesn't mean anything.
I thought he re-signed.
I don't know if he did. I think he's got extension. He's still got like a year or two left on his contract, I think. I feel like he's got like another year left. And that's why he didn't. Because why would he be the only one that didn't go? To be honest with you, like that would make literally no sense.
Huh.
Considering the fact that he's been on all the elite things, they brought him in very early. It wouldn't make any sense for him all of a sudden to be like, nah, I can make more money and have more say in what I do over here. Nah, let me go over to Ring of Honor. Are you crazy? Are you insane? That makes no sense. Literally no.
Huh. I'll have to look into it because I honestly,
Because that would be the dumbest mistake for somebody to make. When like all your like, come on, man. Your boys are doing getting contracts that are insane. Apparently, all the money they're getting, you just be the only one that's like, no, I don't like money. No, I don't like money at all. That's crazy. Stupid.
I don't know, man. Apparently, like, I mean, there's articles about him making fun of AEW.
Makes fun of
Um,
everything. No effing way. All of a sudden, it just doesn't. It would make literally no sense.
I honestly don't see him going to AEW.
Oh my god, you were insane. Okay.
I mean, I don't see anything. I
I,
don't.
I got a I got a bridge in New York to sell you. Oh my god.
I don't see anything about him like jumping ship or anytime
Whenever his
soon.
con- whenever his contract is up, he's gone. There's literally no way.
I thought I could have sworn I thought I heard something about him getting re-signed or an extension.
You are wild in, bro.
I mean, I could be wrong, and I'm okay with the possibility of me being wrong. I'm just saying, like,
Marty
I'm
Scroll not going to AEW, man. That would be like Adam Page not going. That would have been like Kenny Omega not going. That would have been like Joey Ryan not going. That would have been like Brandy not going. That would have been like Flip Gordon not going if he was healthy. Like, nah.
well. I hope you're right.
That just does. That would make literally no sense.
Well,
Literally the most lucrative opportunity that would be available to him. He'd just be like, no.
well, like I said, I
Because
hope.
I guarantee Ring of Honor ain't making money like what the Khans got. Not even close. It's not. Not even. No. There's no way they can even. I bet you they can't offer the money they can.
What the amount of money that AEW offered?
Yeah, I'm guaranteeing you.
Well,
Chris Jericho's greedy ass decided to go with them instead. That's all you need to know, man. That dude is all about money. He don't give a shit. He'll wrestle. He'll wrestle your grandma at Kmart for $20,000. He don't give a shit.
yeah. I mean, I, I guess. I guess. I hope. I honestly, dude. I hope you're right. I
This is
hope you're
why I'm
right.
never surprised by any of these stories. These news stories that end up coming out. I'm just like, yeah, no, that sounds about right. You're always like, oh, can you believe it? Yeah, I absolutely can't believe this. These mother effers, they give a tell way too early. They always do.
Well,
Also, just I kind of been through people's actions, and just even the way he was doing, like when everybody else was leaving, the whole Instagram pictures and like all my friends are dead and all that shit like that. Like that's obviously a joke. That's you because you can't make a new deal right now, so you can't say shit. So you got at least another year, and you sit down and you chill out, and then you dip out when you can.
yeah.
It's class. It's what's been done in this business forever.
Well,
It's the way that business works.
yeah. I mean, great points, and I just like I said, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. But I just thought I had heard something that he had resigned a new contract with ROH, and that's why I figured with
Be
the
dumb to
incentive that he started Villain Enterprise gave me the idea that he wasn't going anywhere for a long while.
I feel like that shit was just made because all his friends left. That's the reason why they were like, okay, we got to put these two randos with you. We got two people coming in, one coming back, and one's coming in. We need that. We need you to pop off.
Well, right now they're on fire because they're the ROH World Tag Team Champions.
Didn't surprise me. It took them longer to get it than I thought it would. You know.
But we're both in agreement that Matt Taven becomes ROH World Champion.
Oh yeah.
Right on. In other news, Gail Kim is coming out of retirement to face Tessa Blanchard.
Oh yeah.
All right. Maybe that might give me another reason to maybe start back watching Impact Wrestling again.
God, it's unfortunate you're only now thinking about it.
Well, I mean, only thing I've been looking at is highlights, so I really don't know a whole lot.
Production value aside, most production value aside, that show's great.
Huh.
Production value is not great, but that's what it is.
But yeah, this weekend's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
But
easy peasy.
Do you have anything else?
Other than Jim Ross being signed to AEW.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's big news. Jim Ross signed to AEW.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I got jack shit. WrestleMania's here and nobody cares.
Aren't they also doing some sort of event for Access?
Oh yes, they're doing another little Worlds Collide situation between like Luke Harper. That's where Luke Harper is coming back for.
Yeah,
he's facing somebody from NXT or some shit. Apparently he's not happy about it. Yeah, there's a lot of issues. Tyler Breeze is going to be in a match. He's apparently not happy. Yeah, they're having issues because it's shit.
Yeah, I found the link. So there's going to be WWE is taping 4 network specials.
Yeah,
at WrestleMania Access.
Just so insane.
So
4, dude. Like that's just you. So okay, well, we got to do something with y'all.
So there's a So it actually started. Today. We had NXT versus NXT alumni, which was which was today from 6 to 10. But it was matches like Roderick Strong versus Tyler Breeze, Dominic Dijakovic versus Harper.
Sanity, yes, that was when I was like, "Oh boy, that's crazy."
Sanity versus Undisputed Era, and Cassius Ohno versus Aiden English. That's a weird one. But I mean, I kind of get it. You know, NXT versus NXT alumni. I kind of get it. I mean, so I take it if Roderick Strong's going against Tyler Breeze, then I guess it's maybe Adam Cole and Red Dragon against Sanity. All 3 members of Sanity, I assume. And then,
they were all 3 got beat by the Miz, so I mean, they're not much of a challenge. Oh.
Yeah, I guess. But that's interesting. But yeah, that's supposed to be on that's supposed to be showed on WWE Network. Oh yeah.
I have to make myself watch it, maybe.
You have.
I might just say bump it all.
You have on Friday. You have 2 sessions of Cruiserweights Collide. You have 1 session from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and second session is 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You got matches like Tyler Bate versus The Brian Kendrick. You got Akira Tozawa versus Jordan Devlin. Ooh, that one might actually be interesting. Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews versus Arya Daivari and Mike Kanellis. And, ooh, you'll even see ACH, Albert Hardy Jr., go up against Grand Metalik.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not watching those. I'm just not.
I mean, I'm kind of interested.
I'm kind of interested, but I know I won't do it. I'm going to have to go out of my way to watch them, so no.
On Saturday, we got 3 sessions of NXT UK tapings. They didn't go into detail, but it's 3 sessions. One session from 8 a.m. to noon. Second is from 1 to 5 p.m. And three is from 6 to 10 p.m. So that's on Saturday. On Sunday,
Don't care.
On Sunday,
Sunday.
from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., this is the Brands Battle. There will be 2 20 Superstar Battle Royals. One will be for males and the other for females.
Trash. Like, dude, I really feel like they have no idea what to do with anybody, so they just throw everybody into a battle royale.
Both
It's so bad.
Both battle royals will feature superstars from NXT and NXT UK, and specifically the men's battle royal will have both of those and add superstars from 205 Live.
Because who gives a shit? Ugh.
And then the final one we have is on Monday, which is Women Collide. That's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is pretty much it's a women's evolution. You got
why they cancel that pay-per-view.
You're gonna have superstars, ladies from NXT, NXT UK, Raw, and SmackDown. You got matches like Io Shirai versus Sonya Deville, Toni Storm versus Nikki Cross versus Bianca Belair. You have Piper Niven versus Zelina Vega. And you have Candice LeRae versus Kaylee Ray.
She is going to kill Zelina Vega. Piper is going to kill her.
Dude, this is interesting.
That's not that interesting.
Io Shirai versus Sonya Deville.
You just like it because it's all those female wrestlers. You love female wrestling more than most. Than pretty much anybody I've ever met.
It's not so much that. It's just some of these matchups are like, huh, really? Sort of, kind of, huh, interesting. You know, that's all.
I'm just looking at these like, oh, poor girls. You guys are fighting to do nothing. Because it's going to be Becky, Charlotte, and Rousey for at least the next 3 years.
Hey, at least they'll be working.
They'll be working on multi-person matches every year at WrestleMania because they'll have no shot. It's unfortunate.
And besides, you want to see Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven, so don't even play. Don't even play.
It's gonna be pointless.
Don't even play. Come on.
Zelina Vega gonna get wrecked.
Come on.
This is not even gonna be a real match. I don't want to see it.
Don't even play.
And if they mess with me and have her get beat, oh no.
Oh, what would you do, Charles? Huh? What would you do? Huh?
I mean, I'm not with the word back. I'm not watching it.
Don't even play.
This shit's bad. I'm getting sick of it.
So yeah, those are the 4. Those actually sound like 5 specials during WrestleMania Access, WrestleMania weekend.
You guys don't get rewarded for doing really bad stories by throwing everybody in the match at the end of the year. I'm over it, man. I'm not rewarding you for that. For really bad storytelling and bad feuds. No.
You just hating it. You got hate in your heart, let it out, White Power.
Oh, good Lord. I don't have hate in my heart. I just am annoyed that the storytelling's so bad, and that's their main form of everything is storytelling. It just doesn't make any friggin' sense. They're infuriating.
And honestly, maybe you will agree or disagree. I think Donovan Dijakovic versus Keith Lee could have been TakeOver worthy.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. It's really weird that it's not.
And we won't get it until 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's really. Yeah, it'll be taped. So here's the thing. I'm assuming it's going to be taped at TakeOver, or just immediately thereafter.
Yeah.
Because that's the way they do things.
I just feel like that should have been TakeOver worthy.
Well, it definitely should have. But then they had that week where it wasn't even mentioned.
True.
It was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, nope.
And then the Go Home episode, yeah, this is finally going to happen in 2 weeks. I'm like, really?
Ugh, why even bother?
But
Could just let it be forgotten. Like they don't plenty other storylines. They just never come back to it. Shit, that Mandy and Naomi thing disappeared for a couple weeks.
true.
And all of a sudden she came back and I was like, oh, okay.
What can we do?
Nothing.
But,
Stop watching. I'm starting to do.
well, at least I'm happy that Candice LeRae is finally going to get some action.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got anything else?
I do not.
All right, me neither. So we will end this Go Home episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow, right?
Yes, you will.
Are we still gonna do pizza or what?
Pizza.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Blitzball Champ in Hollywood Cinema for the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will catch y'all post Wrestlemania and hopefully see what happens with the Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah. Have a good one, party people.
Take care.
Watch Evolve. WrestleMania is going to be trash.
And TakeOver and G1 Supercard. Watch those too.
Yeah, Evolve, TakeOver, and G1.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Peace.